few ways to work toward handstand. Begin by taking half handstand, measuring your distance so that the heels of your hands are in line with the heels of your feet. Mark that distance. Place your hands down. Keep your arms straight and strong and soften the spine between your shoulder blades. Keeping that, raise your hips up, keep looking to the floor, and walk your feet up the wall until your legs are more or less parallel with the floor. Lift one leg up, and keeping that leg that's in the air straight, slowly lower it down, bending the other leg, hovering it over the floor but not touching. Draw your navel in toward your spine. And inhale, shoot your leg up. And we'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, lower your leg down. Inhale it back up. Keep it straight and strong, bending the leg that's along the wall. And inhale it back up. You can take a rest between sides if you want, and then go to the other side. This exercise helps to develop the core stability that's needed to balance in handstand. And it also helps to teach the action of kicking up, where one leg is straight and one leg is bent in that movement. And then back to elbows. And come down and take a rest in Uttanasana. Here's another exercise that helps to teach about holding the stability through the core as you learn to balance. So for this one, we'll kick up into handstand. So come into downward facing dog a little bit away from the wall. Walk in, and with one leg straight, one leg bent, kick up. Squeeze your legs together and stretch up through your legs. Keep reaching your leg up and start to lower one leg down, holding everything else as steady as you can. See if you can lower it down halfway. And then bring it back up. And lower the other leg down. Keep that stability through the midsection that you got in the first exercise. And do this a couple times to each side. Keep reaching up through both legs as you lower the leg down. And then come down and take a rest. If your arms tend to bend in these exercises, then it's a good idea to use a belt just above your elbows, shoulder width apart, to keep your arms straight. The next one is a jumping exercise from squat. So you come into a narrow dog pose, bend your knees, widen your knees, and draw your hips back. And jump. The goal of this exercise is to bring your hips right over your shoulders, and then possibly your feet to the wall. From there, you're right there in handstand. So try that a few times. And then take a rest. Okay, our last exercise is one to work on balancing away from the wall, and I call it scissoring. So for this one, you're going to go back. So you're kicking up a little further away from the wall than you might usually. And the farther you go back, the more instructive this is. So you see where you might have to kick up a few times to see where you feel comfortable to kick up. And then you make a scissor shape with your legs. So bring one leg toward the front of your body. Now, focusing on the floor between your hands, find the center line. Hug into that center line with the action of your legs and scissor your legs together into the balance. And then try kicking up with the other leg. Take one leg away. Find that midline. And draw your legs toward the midline. The last exercise focuses on helping you learn how to balance away from the wall. Begin by taking downward facing dog with your hands a little bit further away from the wall than you would normally have them, and kicking up into handstand. And you can go ahead and go as far back as you feel comfortable kicking up. Walk in, and with one leg straight, one leg bent, take one foot to the wall. With your heel on the wall, extend the other leg into the middle and focus on the floor in between your hands. Become aware of the center line of your body and firming the muscles of your legs as if you're slowly scissoring your legs toward each other. Draw them toward that middle point. And then come down, take a rest, and when you're ready, kick up with the other leg. Again, become aware of the center line, firm the muscles of your legs, and draw your legs toward that center line to find your balance. And then take a rest. You can play with this same principle of scissoring in working on balancing in the middle of the room as well.